It's Nate from Nate's Marketing Solutions. Right now I'm going to talk to you about product development. Since this is an online business blueprint, when I talk about product development, I'm referring to digital products and primarily information products. These are products that teach somebody something that they could not learn anywhere else, and people will pay for this type of knowledge. Since it is digital products, it means ebooks, videos, audio, stuff that can be delivered via the internet. Now, a side note, there can be a ton of research and analysis and everything with product development. You can literally get a college degree in product development. So I'm not attempting to give you a college degree right here. I know there's more to it than what is on this page, but this is just a method that kind of keeps it simple and has worked for me. The main thing you need to do is just not be afraid to make decisions. Definitely do not be afraid to try and sell your product. Don't be afraid to get out there. Get out there, try and make contact with people, try and sell your product or your idea. Carpe diem. Seize the day. So don't be afraid. That's the main thing. Do not be afraid to get out there and sell. Alright, now why would you want to develop your own product? Well, there's a few reasons. It can get your name out there. It'll designate you as an authority figure within your niche. Obviously, you'd be able to sell the product for 100% of the profits, whereas as an affiliate, you might only get 4% of the profits. As long as your product impresses those who buy it, the next time you go to launch a product, you already have people ready to buy. Also, your product can be used as leverage. You can trade it for other people's products, enter joint ventures, etc. It's something kind of like tangible that you can barter with. What kind of digital product is best for you? Well, if you like to write, create an ebook. If you like to make videos, make an online course, movies, something along those lines. If you like to talk, make podcasts. Make podcasts of a course or make a radio station. Just interesting podcast. What do you make your digital product about? Well, what do you know more about than probably anyone else? There's something out there that you're like an expert on. You can choose that, or you can kind of put a different spin or a different view on a topic that's already been discussed. Just as long as it's unique and you know a lot about it. You can ask your mailing list like what type of product they're looking for, or you can visit forums. Look for common questions and requests that occur again and again, and maybe you can create your product to fill those gaps. Alright, now it's time to establish a plan. For the first few weeks of product development, just write down any ideas that you have that pop in your head. You can write it down on a piece of paper, or personally, I use a dry erase board. I don't know if you can see, but I have ideas just scribbled all over that thing. So whatever works for you, but the main concept is just to get your ideas written down. They don't need to be in order. They don't need to have like details really. It's just ideas. After a couple weeks, then you can start to create an outline. Something that'll make sense to a new person reading your product. Remember, these people aren't experts like you, so you'll need to put it in a way that it'll make sense to somebody new to your niche. Now by the time you created your outline, you're probably ready to go. You have so many ideas in your head and you are ready to put them on paper. So how to begin? Well, remember all those ideas that I just talked about that were going on in your head? As soon as you sit down to write or make a video or whatever, those ideas just vanish. Like, it's crazy. It's happened to me. I've read it happening to other people. So if it happens to you, don't worry about it. Like, that's that writer's block, I think. I'm not a writer, but I think that's what it is. So don't worry, that happens to everyone. But how to get past that is start with a section of the book or the video course or whatever that you're most excited about doing. There's going to be some section in there that you just love and you want to talk about. Writing an intro sometimes isn't that much fun. So just thinking about sitting there to write an intro isn't much fun. But writing about how to get huge biceps might be super fun for you. So just because you write the book or film the video series in a certain order doesn't mean that it has to end in that order. You can go back and move things around. So write what you're most excited about. Okay, a few tips. Look at other people's products who are in your niche. How are they written? How are they presented? How are they delivered? Now don't copy their product. Don't just rewrite their product. But you can use their products to get an idea of how it's laid out, the design, the general flow, and how they approach their audience. Create the product for your audience. Yeah, you're an expert in your niche, but does everybody know what you're talking about when you say a widget? Can the common person just pick up your product and read it? Or whoever your audience is. Make sure you know your audience and write for them. One tip is to ask your family and friends to check out your product. Does it make sense to them? If it doesn't make sense to them, then it probably doesn't make sense to many other people. You can go to Amazon.com and search for books and videos that are in your niche. Read the reviews of those products, see what people don't like, what people do like, what people want more of. That'll help you come up with some ideas for your product. Also, some books on Amazon, they share their table of contents. So it kind of goes along with looking at other people's products in your niche, but you can look at those table of contents and kind of form an outline of how you want your product to go. Also, can you include other files with your products, like calculators, spreadsheets, checklists, or if you have a diet book, could you include recipes or shopping list or grocery list or something along those lines? These can help with having bonuses for your product that you can advertise on your sales page. Some other things to include. Don't forget a disclaimer and a copyright page. You never know what people might try and do nowadays. Include an about the author page. Tell people who you are and why they should listen to you. Include an introduction. Tell people why you decided to make this product. Use links within your product, both to bring people back to your site and as affiliate links to help you kind of generate some residual income. Now, deciding on a price. How do you decide on a price? Take a look at your competitors. See what they're offering. Can you price yours lower? Does your product offer more? You can do a side-by-side comparison on your website of what this product offers, what your product offers, and show how yours is better and why yours is priced the way it is. You don't have to go lower than your competitors. If you offer more, show them you offer more and why your product is worth more. Now note, you can go too low on a price. Think about this. If every similar product to yours is $100 and you're going off and selling yours for $10, people are going to wonder what's wrong with it. How many times do you see just a cheap product and you're like, well, I'd rather buy this expensive one because obviously it's the quality one. Same thing happens with digital products. Here's a few product creation tools. For ebooks, Microsoft Word. You can save it as a PDF. And then with video, you can use PowerPoint and also Camtasia, which is actually what I'm using right now to record these videos. So this is just an overview of product development. The best part about it is with these digital products is there is a very low barrier to entry. So you can test the waters kind of by doing as opposed to all that heavy research and analysis. But like I said, just get out there and try it.